At one point in 2009 timeframe, we had about 40% of the forces that were deployed to Iraq were actually from the National Guard. So we played a pretty extensive role in the mission in Iraq and continuing into Afghanistan.
As you heard, Central Texas playing a pivotal role in Operation Iraqi Freedom.
The Iraq War marked the first time since World War II forces from the Texas National Guard were deployed to a combat zone. Reservists, known as weekend warriors, quickly became critical to combat. Around 5,000 people from Central Texas deployed to Iraq within the 36th Infantry Division. KXAN's Ignacio Garcia takes a look at one town in Central Texas that truly felt the effects of the nearly 10-year-long war.
Destiny Russell and her nephew Jonathan Brown are taking a few minutes to admire the future site of the city's tribute to servicemen and women. She's had many friends that enlisted during the Iraq and Afghanistan wars. One of them died. Smithville Mayor Mark Bunty says his town is small but has proud roots in all branches of the military. 7 veterans from the area have died in recent years, and in a town of 3,900, that's way too many. Some perished in Iraq, some in Afghanistan, all never to be forgotten.
And they wanted to build a splash pad in the back portion of the park while honoring all of the veterans in the front, to tell a story that the play of the children in the back was won by the sacrifice of the soldiers and the military personnel from this area.
Bunty says more than $700,000 has been raised to build this memorial park, due to finish in May. The money has come from hundreds of small contributions and none of it from taxpayer dollars. He says the water park theme was the idea of some military parents.
But we needed a memorial of some type. Smithville's always been a very patriotic town. We have veterans from all of the wars.
Destiny says the splash park theme is perfect and the least she and other town folks could do in honor of their vets. In Smithville, Ignacio Garcia, KXAN News.
Today's anniversary marked by violence. A wave of car bombings in Baghdad this morning killed at least 56 people, wounded 200 more. These insurgent attacks are not as common as they were several years ago, but they still happen a decade after the war began. Going in depth now, by the time the U.S. military pulled out of Iraq in December of 2011, nearly 4,500 Americans were killed. 420 of them were from Texas. The effort to bring down Saddam Hussein and establish democracy in the country also led to more than 100,000 Iraqi deaths.